Greetings, motherfuckers! Fake Sagan back with a brand new edition, and I'm sorry it took me so fucking long to get around to answering these questions. This was supposed to be like the big 2,000 sub celebration answer session, and now I'm at like 2,100 because it took me so fucking long. I haven't had time lately to make YouTube videos. But we are going to remedy this situation right now, boys and girls, so without further ado, let's get this party started quickly. Okay, well, answering the first part of that question is easy. If I only knew that someone was a theist, would I judge them negatively? Yes. In the absence of any other knowledge about a person, the only thing I know is a person exists and this person is a theist, I would judge them negatively. Because I consider theism a negative personality trait. I think what it tells me about you is that, at best, you are credulous. You're willing to just accept what you've heard, no pun intended, as gospel, without doing any truth-seeking, and it just basically says that you're intellectually lazy. And at worst, it says that you have some negative personality traits. You have some weaknesses and some flaws that would cause you to need to deceive yourself. But, you know, I mean, that's kind of like saying if all that you knew about someone was that they were a thief, or all that you knew about someone was that they were a liar, would you judge them negatively? Well, yes, but if that person had some positive traits to offset their theism or their thievery, then maybe I would be willing to look past that flaw and decide that the person as a whole is worth liking. There are plenty of thieves and liars who I like. I like Brett Keane. He's a notorious liar. I think he has positive personality traits that offset his lies and make them forgivable. So, yeah, I could like a theist, but if all that I know is that this person is a theist, there's no other information, then yeah, I would judge them negatively. And the second part of your question is, would you ridicule them and insult them, not say anything about the subject, respectfully challenge their beliefs, or insert other option? Now you're getting into all these specifics about how I would relate to this hypothetical person. How the fuck am I supposed to answer that? I deal with people on a case-by-case basis. I don't just have this one, I don't just have these sets of, like, knee-jerk reactions that I apply to everybody who fits into a certain category. That's how small people think. You know, I don't do that. And I know a lot of the atheists around here think that I'm soft on theism, because I've stated many times that theism isn't the boogeyman that makes our lives miserable. I think people, as a rule, are stupid and evil. And I don't think religion makes people that way. I think people that are like that are drawn to religion because of those weaknesses and because of those flaws that they have. As Christopher Hitchens put it, religion appeals to the worst in us, so it's bound to succeed. And the third part of your question is, would the fact that they are a theist make it harder for you to befriend them, not matter at all, make it totally impossible, or insert other option? Again, you know, you're asking me specifics about how I would relate to a hypothetical person who has no fucking traits that I know about besides that this hypothetical person is a theist. How the fuck can I say whether it would matter to me or not? I mean, Mel's Basket Case is a theist, and Venom Fang X is also a theist. There's a pretty big fucking disparity between those two minds. Alright, one of them is a sweet and original thinker, somebody who I think is brave and compassionate. One is a small-minded fucking bigot who, likes to run his mouth and fucking make an ass of himself. So one of these theists I can befriend, and the other one, his theism, precludes any possibility of friendship. Not all theists are the same. I've never held any truck with the atheists on YouTube who say that all theists are the same. They're not all the same. So yeah, theism in a person doesn't preclude the possibility of me befriending them. I've dated theists. I have plenty of theist friends. That doesn't mean that I think theism is a good thing. I think it's a bad thing, and I think eventually we have to outgrow it as a species. So, I hope that answers your question. Next! No, if I were Chris Martin, I would be busy fucking Gwyneth Paltrow, not talking to your stupid ass. Next! Okay, well, first off, the phrasing of your question implies that the amazing atheist is different in his personal life, as revealed in certain recent videos and in his book, than he is in most of his videos, and I don't see that difference. I think, if anything, the book just gives you more of the same as what you get in his videos, which is why I like it, because I like his videos. I don't think he really is that different in real life. I think he's pretty honest with the camera, and I like to think that I am too. I don't really think I'm qualified to answer the question of how different am I in real life from how I am on camera, because I'm me, I'm not exactly an impartial observer, so you're going to have to ask somebody who knows me in real life. I guess you'll have to ask Ocean.